Joining me now is Peter Newton, Assistant Superintendent for Instructional Services. Thank you for joining me, Peter.
Hey, Kim. It's great to be here. Thanks so much.
So FCPS is in the process of implementing online textbooks for grades 7 through 12 in social studies. This follows a successful pilot in some schools. Talk about the benefits of online textbooks.
Well, thanks. We're really excited about the online textbook this year and being able to go to a digital learning environment, so to speak. There are a number of benefits, but first I want to dispel sort of a rumor that sometimes is out there, and that is that the textbook is the curriculum. And the textbook isn't the curriculum. What a textbook is, or now a digital resource, is exactly that, a resource for our kids. And so what's really exciting about it is that by moving our resources to a digital environment, our kids can have access anytime, anywhere, any place. What's really great too is if there are changes in the world, those changes can be made in the online textbook or that digital resource almost instantaneously. So, so from an instructional perspective, it's really exciting. And then also, one of the really great things too is that we have kids that come to us with very diverse needs and learn in a variety of different ways. Some kids are visual, some kids are auditory, some kids really love to read the book itself. And our digital resources provide multiple ways for our kids to access information, whether it's a video about the earthquake in Japan, or a map, an interactive map about the earthquake in Japan, or just reading about it. It's really exciting.
So what's been the reaction from parents and students?
Well, it's been an interesting reaction, to say the least. I would say it's mixed. And the reason that it's mixed is we are significantly changing, I think, what we all have come to know as public education and what a classroom looks like. And everybody on the first day of school has traditionally gotten their textbook checked out to them. And not having that textbook checked out has confused some people and made it feel and look a little bit different than usual. So as we sort of go through the growing pains of changing the culture to one where we're using digital resources as opposed to just print resources, there's a comfort level that's growing. So I would say it's mixed, but been very positive as well.
Will students be able to have access to hard copies? Are they still around?
Oh, absolutely. And one of the things that I want to make sure that everybody knows is we're not just throwing books out forever and ever. There's always going to be a place for hardback books. And what's really been great is our publishers have worked very closely with us. So every certain number of subscriptions that we purchase for the online textbook, we also get a hardcover textbook to go with it. So each one of our classes has a class set. So if a student really feels as though they would like to have a hardback book as opposed to just the online resource, we can check that out to them as well.
So can students bring their own computer from homes?
Well, it's something that we're working through. It is very school dependent at the moment. We have some schools that have a real good comfort level with letting kids bring their own technology, and some schools are continuing through the process of learning how to do that in a very fluid and effective way. But I would say for the most part, most of our schools are very accepting for kids to bring their laptops or their tablets, and some of our schools are even letting kids bring their smartphones for use in the classroom, which has been really great as well.
So how can students access the online textbook if they don't have a computer?
Well, that's a great question. We are guaranteeing that every student in our school is going to have access anytime, anywhere. Once they leave our school, some of the things that we're trying to work on with our business partnerships are developing systems that allow kids to check computers out. We have some of our business partners that are donating computers for our kids to have at home. We are building a repository or a set of computers in a warehouse that would be available to check out as well. But I think our best way of looking at how we may be able to distribute those resources is by looking at where in the community is there availability too. And so our libraries and community centers all have computers, and so kids can access them there as well.
How's the county paying for the online textbooks?
Well, what we did is we created what's called a sinking fund, essentially. And what that is, it's an upfront payment. We paid for 6 years, a 6-year license for our textbooks. And we are going to pay that back over the course of the next 6 years through our per pupil allocation. So there'll be fewer dollars going to the schools, but not fewer dollars than the schools would have gotten had they purchased a textbook.
So we would have already been buying textbooks
Absolutely.
with this money, so it just is a different way of spreading out that
Absolutely.
payment.
In fact, here's the perfect example. One of our textbooks might cost $50, and instead of taking that full $50 from the school, we're taking $10 a year for the subscription. So the school still gets $40. They don't have to buy the textbook, and we are able to purchase those textbooks online.
So we started with social studies. Are there plans to do this in other subjects?
Well, you know, one of the great things about resources is we can look at the best mix and match possible for our kids. What we found is that with social studies, it's a great resource. With mathematics, we can look at a hybrid solution, for example, where we do some books and some online. But we're in the process of the adoption for mathematics, and so at the end of it all, I'm confident that we're going to select the best solution for all of our kids. But I would anticipate that it's going to be a combination of some digital resources and hardback books.
Well, it makes sense because kids are using digital resources all the time.
They're coming to us as natives.
They are. Thanks for being here.
That's
Very
my pleasure.
interesting.
Thank you very much.